think that's fine. Let's go for it. Watching turn. Oh, what the heck? Ah, so he expanded. Where did he expand? Here. He's gonna hit this last move. Oh, he didn't. Okay. He obviously knows I'm here, though. Huh. Huh. So from the looks of it, he didn't take this bonus. He just went over here with a ton. Interesting. I have first move this turn. We should probably both have cards. Let's see, I'll go there. Wow, dang, that's weird. I should have hit with 2 and then everything here, or something like that. Oh well, I wasn't thinking hard enough. Okay. 7. 10, actually. It's enough to take both of these. This isn't good at all. This is not good at all. I need to get over here. I need to defend this. I guess I could sacrifice this if I could try and do more damage over here. Can I? I'm not sure, honestly. I'm not sure if I can do... I don't think I can, just because I can't get... There's too much space between the two of us. It would take 1, 2, 3 turns to get over there, 1, 2, and then a third to attack over here. 4 turns to attack over here. 4 turns to attack over here. Yeah. Could try going over here. That would serve a little purpose. I could just try pushing him over here and that's it. Ugh, I hate not taking this. If I had taken this, I would have been in a much better position. Oh well. Could do that first move, that would probably be better, because he'd catch him the turn after that anyway. Oh my goodness. Let's try that, sure. And Olgor, you are also good. Okay, I can try and use these spots to threaten him. Unfortunately, this means I'll be giving this up. I will be getting 4 more income at the end of this turn. You and you. 6. 9. 9. Ooh, that's good. 6. 17. 2. Sure, man. Gotta go for something. This way I can hopefully put some pressure on him. He's pretty much got the game right now, I think. I mean, I'm the one behind. Although next turn I guess I'll have more income. And I won't be in that bad a position. It all depends on how you look at it, really. We'll see what happens. I'll go ahead and commit with this. I'll try and throw him off balance as well as I can. And if it doesn't work, oh well. We'll see what happens when turn advances. And turn has advanced, and as you can see in the bottom right, JSA surrendered. So apparently things went well for me. Let's watch the turn. Okay. Well, this doesn't look good. Yeah, that's not good at all. His stack does need to move over here, though. It is useless over here right now. So he's got to make the long trek around. So that's not bad. I do grab that. I do go over here. I thought he had the whole thing. Or I don't remember actually if I thought he had the whole thing. But I broke in anyway. Just in case he did. So in the end, I actually had a little bit more income than him. But he was in a way better position. Like, I don't... or actually, I do know why he surrendered. But it's not because he was behind in the game. That's for sure. This is why. As you can see here, I gave him... Yeah, we were talking about the game and stuff like that. And, told him about that sort of thing. And then, this is what happened on turn 10. He told me, sorry, cutting back on WarLight, gonna try to limit it to real times. Yeah. So, he just surrendered out of nowhere. I was really confused. Read the chat. Oh, that's why. So he was trying to cut back on WarLight, do some other stuff, I guess, with his time. And this is a game he just felt like he should end early. And, well, so he won this game, basically. He won this game. I mean, he really deserved the win here, like, as much as you can deserve, quote-unquote, a win. He deserved this win. I should have, if I had known about this, if he had actually said this earlier, I mean, I probably would have surrendered. Just because he got this win. He won this game. I did poorly in here. He did much better. He played a better game than I did. So let's look at the game summary real quick. Okay, you can see he was ahead of me from here, an army count, and I had a slight reinforcement lead at the end. It wouldn't have meant anything because he'd break this immediately, and that's the key to, I mean, any bonus I'd ever get over here, which I was hoping to get, and this over here. He clearly had me beat. This would be easy enough for him to break. I mean, I might be able to get a move out over here. Who knows? But this stack is very clearly in a pretty crappy position. I mean, this thing is worthless right here. I guess I, you know, could bring it up here or something, but I just run smack dab into that. So maybe it would be better to bring it over here. I don't know. The point is, I didn't really have that much of a shot in this game, from what I can see. He would have won it pretty easily. Once he broke this guy, I'm not taking any more bonuses over here. He might even take the bonus. I would have a hard time stopping him because he'd have an income lead at that point, and he'd break this. So that takes me down 8 income, so I'd be 13 versus 19, and that's pretty rough. So let's examine the game. Let's see what happened. You can see my picks: 1 in Dulak, 2 Kafari, 3 Ramash, 4 Hangry, 5 Ligaria, and 6 Margoth. JSA went 1 Kafari, 2 Empora, 3 is Solgina, whatever, Betonia 4, and then 5 and 6 Zarway and Torabia. So he got his first 3, and I did not get my first 3, which would typically be a good thing, but actually it sort of hurt me here. Because this, I really needed to get my first 3, or at least my first 2 from what I can see. On this board, I needed to get my first, or with my picks, I should say. With my picks, I needed to get my first 2. The fact that I didn't really hurt me. Plus, I didn't really play it perfectly, but let's see. Alright, so we got our picks. I knew about this. That's all I knew about. He didn't know about technically anything for certain. He just, you know, he can make educated guesses. I'd be over here, or I don't know where else. Over here, I guess, somewhere around there. Or he probably guessed that I was in a position to, like, he probably guessed that I knew about at least one of his spots. In general, you would. Okay, so First turn we can position to take bonuses. He gets these 2 3s on the second turn, as you should. I get a 3 and a 4 on the second turn, as I should. So I have an income lead at the start. Start working on this. I was afraid he might have had it. That's why I hit it with so much. And working over here. And this is where things are not so good for me. Right here. The timing was bad here. Ouch. Yeah, this right here was just bad. Because he had 2 3s and a 4 like he did, he was able to get all of them by the end of turn 3 and work on another bonus at the same time. He just had more income here. If I could have taken this and gone here at the same time, I would have been in a better position. But I couldn't do that. Or I didn't do that. And I think, could I have actually? For, what did I place here? 10, 2, that's it. So if I placed 2 over here and 8 more over here, I still couldn't take it. That's probably the reason I did it. I still wish I hadn't have done this though. I wish I had timed this a little better, gone over here, and let's see, worked on this some more, I guess. Was I already? Yeah, I should have worked on these, and this, and not gone here yet. Of course, I didn't know that he had these, but I should have guessed that that would have been the situation, because it's so common. There's that you could have. It's so likely that you could have these 2, and then this guy is he's he's a 4 bonus. He could have also had this, but this is pretty good. This is a really good spot to be next to the continent as well. I'm not so sure I like having 3 of them like this around the continent, but I guess it's all right. It's not a big deal. It obviously wasn't too bad for him. The big thing is having something that can go over here, which he did. That was a nice idea, going through the blockade like he did. And having something that can get into the continent. And having 2 3s is just good for getting both of them on the second turn. But yeah, I wish I had delayed this move. I don't know, I wasn't thinking about it. I should have. I should have thought about, okay, alright, I want to make sure I have a bunch of income at the same time. You want to get an income increase at the same time that you move next to somebody. Either that, or you want to have a stack that they can't deal with. And this is a stack that he could deal with. I really either should have stacked these guys here and not attacked, or I should have expanded. And expanding makes more sense, I think. So that's what I should have done, I think. I did not do it. I think that was just a strategic mistake. So, whatever. It happens. Misjudgment. Going over here was fine. This is okay. We'd be contesting this area, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. This was the bad move. Moving over here at the same time that he's got more income than I do, and I could make an educated guess that he would have more income. I already know he has this 3 bonus. Another 3 bonus over here is very likely. And 4 bonuses, of course, are very likely as well. So it seems so likely that he could have these 2, and or at least this, and I don't know, this or something. He could have one of those 2, and he could still get them, I think, on turn 3. I think so. At the very least, he would have them at turn 4, which is when he'd be able to deal with this, and then he'd have even more income. So either way, I'm in a pretty bad spot here, and I didn't reason that out. I should have. So he plays a reinforcement card. I play reinforcement card, of course. And yeah, this is a mess. This was not the best idea. The way I handled this was incorrect. The reinforcement card makes it even more stupid. I don't know what I was thinking there. I shouldn't have gone here on turn 4 like I did. I think it was a bad move. Because you know that they will have a reinforcement card. You're reasonably sure they wouldn't screw that up. They have free reign, you know, to use their reinforcements wherever they like. They'll take at least one territory. And most likely more than one. So, moving over here. This is all fine and dandy. I don't mind these moves. It's this that was the egregious mistake. And I take this, but I'm already in a pretty bad spot. He's already guessed I'm probably over here, which is a good guess. I hope he won't take this. That's basically what I'm doing right now. Hope beyond hope. I need to expand, I need more income. But he's already got this, so, oh man, I'm in trouble. See, if I had done more expansion instead, if I had focused on taking this and this, then I would be in a much better spot right now. Like, he could get this, but he can't quite out-expand me because I can still get this pretty fast after that. Like, let's see. Let's look at how it would have been. Let us behold what might have happened if I had played better. Alright, so I placed 10 over here. If I had, instead of placing 10 over here, placed 6 over here, or I guess it makes more sense to go with a little bit more than that. 6, 8 to take these two, and then I guess an extra 2 or something, just to help out over here. I don't know. It doesn't matter where the extra 2 go. It would probably go over here, I guess. Or, I don't know. It depends on if I calculated I needed them over here. So let's just say they went over here, alright? So I just have an extra 2 here for these guys moving in. Actually, what were the percentages in this again? Straight round, yep. So that's the right way to go about it. So actually I place 5 here, hit this. 2 here to hit this. And then 3 more over here to hit this, I guess. And then what I could do is the turn after that, I would hit with 6, so I'd lose 3, so I'd have 3 left over, 2 that could attack. And then I'd also have wasted guys over here I wouldn't be able to use. I call them wasted because I can't use them to help expand. So what I do is I'd go placing 2 more in each of these to take these. And then, so that's 4, and then I would have 1 more to take this. I would have moved this guy down, so I need 2 guys to take this, so I might as well not take it. Actually, those wouldn't be wasted guys. I can move them over here. So that's what I'd do, probably. I would move him over here, move this guy down. He would already be waiting there, technically. I would just need to place 2 over here, to hit this, and then 3 more to hit this. So that's 5 guys. So I need to place 9, and at the same time I could place oh yeah, I had 2 left over. No wait, I didn't have 2 left over because I used them over here. So I had I used 9, I had 12, so I have 3 left over, plus the reinforcement card. So that's 8. So I could just plan all this out so that I could be in a position to take this without placing anything the turn after. Or the better way to do it would be to save the reinforcement card. So that's what I'd do. I would have saved the reinforcement card. I'd hit this and this, so I'd have 1, 2, 2 guys ready to hit this. Plus I'd have a leftover over here, so I need to place 1, 2, 3. I need to place 3 guys to hit these the next turn to take it. So that's the situation I would have been in. I would have had 17 income over here, and at the same time he would be taking this. He would take this at the same time that I finished this, and so he would have 19 income. Actually, wait. He would go over here. Yeah. What am I saying? He would be in position to take this at the same time I'm in position to take this. So he would have 19. I would have 17 plus the card, and I would only need to place 3 over here. So the situation wouldn't have been as bad. It wouldn't have been it wouldn't have been in his favor like it was. Basically, what would have happened is I could have placed 3 over here to take this. Everything else I would have been able to use over here. So do you see the situation I would have been in? I would have had 17 income, and I would have been able to move over here. He would start expanding at the same time. He would probably move in over here to take this the next turn. That's probably what he would do. That's what I would do. Maybe, no, probably not this. He would have still made the move over here with strength. He was in a better position to do this. This was actually a bad read of mine, I guess you'd call it. I'm not really sure what to call this. An oversight, that's the term. This was an oversight of mine. I did not realize how powerful this could be, especially if you got the income that he managed to get. He could just overpower this, destroy this wasteland, and break in here. So he was actually in a really good position from this spot over here. I did not think about how this could counter this so well. That's great. That is a really good. I like this. I like this pick from him. That's great. And I wish I had thought of that, but I didn't, because I'm not really used to this map. I mean, I'm not used to it. But that's a good idea. Anyway, so enough talking about that. This move really hurt me and set me back pretty far. And then beyond that, the winning move, I feel anyway. This wasn't a losing move, me blockading here. It was just trying to delay the inevitable, basically, kind of move. So it's a bit unfortunate that it ended like that. But, you know, gotta do what you gotta do. At that point, once I had done this, it didn't lose me the game technically. But I mean, come on. He's going to do this, clearly. If he can spend extra income and there's not a stack building contest going on over here, then he's going to break this down. That's what he's going to do. So, of course, immediately he goes in for the kill. And that's what you should do. Good stuff. So he got in here, and that was basically game over, I feel. Unless he royally screwed up and just let me destroy him somewhere. I mean, like, if I put all my eggs in one basket, and that was the basket that wasn't kicked and crushed and beaten the hell up, then I would have had a chance to win, really. So, like, if I don't know, if I placed everything here or something, and he runs into it and just loses everything, and for some reason he doesn't place anything else over here, if he made a huge mistake like that, then I'd have a shot, you know, obviously. But barring some great, gigantic mistake, he won the game. So, even though I technically won because he surrendered, I credit JSA with the victory here, really. He outplayed me in this game. So, GG, JSA. Fun playing you. I will see you guys next time for the next game in the 16-player round robin. Have a good one.